Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Let's Learn More by Anita. Through my channel, I want to help you enrich your communicative language and also help you to teach simple sentences which are very useful for you to speak English easily. So coming to today's session, in today's session I want to talk about some common mistakes in English which we often commit. And I want to tell the correction of that sentences. So, why late? Let's start today's session. Coming to the first sentence, Krishna is married with Rama. In this sentence, we find mistake here. Married with. In this context, I want to tell you that there are some sentences, some words in English like married, listen will always be followed by the preposition to. So here instead of with you have to use to. So the correct one is married to. So how we have to say? Krishna is married to Rama is the correct one. So, coming to the next one, me and Leela live in Vizag. Me and Leela. As you already know, there are some personal pronouns in English like first person I, we. Singular is I and plural is we. The second person singular is you and plural is also you. Coming to the third person, the singular is he, she, it and plural is they. So when you are talking about me, that means I and the other person should be represented first and I should be represented next to that. So here instead of me, when you are talking about you and other person, you have to say Leela and I. Instead of me here, you have to use I. Leela and I live in Vizag. What is the correct one? Leela and I live in Vizag is the correct form. Coming to the next sentence. My father is teacher. When you want to give information about the occupation or the work like job of anybody, you have to give the profession or the occupation of anybody, you have to use the appropriate article required. So here, instead of telling my father is teacher, you have to use the article a. The correct form of the sentence is here, my father is a teacher. Coming to the next sentence, I have lost the bus. If you want to convey the meaning like you missed the bus because of you are late by time, then many of you use lost instead of missed. So it is wrong. When you miss any means of transport like bus or train, you can use I have missed the bus. I have missed the bus is the correct form. Coming to the next sentence, I speak English good. When you are expressing your capability or capacity or ability like that, you know the language, like you know English well, then you should not use I speak English good. In place of good, you have to use well. So, the correct sentence is here, I speak English well. Whoever it is, Sai, Kiran, whoever it is, you can say that Sai speak English well. Kiran speak English well. I speak English well. Okay, coming to the next sentence, she doesn't listen me. As I already told you in the earlier sentence, like some words in English like married, listen, will always follow the preposition to. So here, she doesn't listen me is a wrong sentence. Instead of that, what is the mistake here? Listen. Here what you have to use is, you have to use a preposition after listen. That is 2. She doesn't listen to me. In the context, like if your brother doesn't listen to your sister, like my brother doesn't listen to my sister. My mother, I doesn't listen to my mother. She doesn't listen to her father. So when you are using the word listen, you should always use the preposition to it followed by the listen. Coming to the next sentence, the police is coming. There are certain words like certain nouns like police, deer, fish, sheep. Usually the singular and plural of these words are the same. So here when you want to convey that a group of policemen are coming, you have to convey it as the police are coming. What is the correct word? The police are coming. The police are coming is the correct form. Coming to the next sentence, the house is not enough big. When you want to say or when you want to give your opinion that the house is not sufficient for you, the space is not sufficient for you, or the house is small, how you will say that the house is not enough big. So it is a mistake. In place of enough big, what you have to use? Big enough. How you have to convey? The house is not big enough. That means the house is not sufficient for us. It is very small. It is too small. Coming to the next sentence. Do you like a glass of water? Generally you will offer some water or cool drink or tea or coffee to the guests whoever come to your house. So how will you offer? How you will ask them? You have a habit of asking, do you like a glass of water? Do you, in place of do you have to use would you. How you have to inquire, how you have to ask is, if you want to ask or inquire the opinion of your guest, how you will ask, would you like a glass of water? Would you like a glass of tea? Uncle, would you like a glass of coffee? Cup of coffee? Glass of water? Glass of cold drink? Or whatever the context is, you have to use would you. Would you like a glass of water is the correct form. Coming to the next sentence, my flight departs in 5 a.m. Here the mistake is in. In place of in, what you have to use? At. That means your flight will depart at 5 a.m. So here I have discussed so far 10 sentences which are very easy and which you often commit mistake with. I hope this video is useful for you and this content is useful for you in your daily using sentences. And please like, share and subscribe my channel and support me. Thank you and namaste.